There is a moment, a very small moment, that most people never notice. It lasts only a few seconds. A message arrives, a criticism is spoken, an insult is thrown, a door closes, a plan falls apart. Someone misunderstands us, someone betrays us, and in that tiny space between what happens and what we do next, a battle begins. Most people lose that battle before they even realize it exists. They react immediately, instinctively. Emotion takes the wheel. Anger speaks. Fear decides. Pride attacks. Ego defends. And before long, words are spoken that cannot be taken back. Relationships crack. Peace disappears. Regret arrives. We live in a world that rewards instant reaction, instant opinions, instant outrage, instant judgment, instant retaliation. Everything around us pushes us toward immediacy. But what if our greatest power lies not in acting faster, but in waiting? What if the difference between chaos and wisdom is only 5 seconds? 5 seconds. It sounds insignificant, yet entire lives have been changed or destroyed by what happened within those few seconds. The ancient philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Most people hear these words and nod. Few truly understand them. Because the challenge is not understanding the idea. The challenge is living it when emotions are burning inside us. Anyone can remain calm when life is pleasant. Anyone can speak about wisdom when nothing is threatening their peace. But when anger rises, when disrespect appears, when fear enters the room, that is when character is revealed. That is when we discover whether we govern ourselves or whether our emotions govern us. The truth is uncomfortable. Many of us believe we are in control, yet one harsh comment can ruin our entire day. One social media post can disturb our peace. One rejection can shake our confidence. One criticism can occupy our thoughts for weeks. How can we claim mastery over our lives when a stranger's words can dictate our emotional state? Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Notice what he did not say. He did not say we control circumstances. He did not say we control people. He did not say we control outcomes. He said we control our minds. And that control begins in the smallest unit of time, the pause, before reaction, before judgment, before retaliation. The pause is where freedom lives. Without the pause, we are merely machines responding to stimuli. Someone insults us, we become angry. Someone praises us, we become dependent. Someone ignores us, we become insecure. Someone disagrees with us, we become defensive. Without awareness, we become puppets whose strings are pulled by the opinions and actions of others. But the moment we pause, everything changes. The chain breaks, the spell weakens, consciousness returns, and for the first time, we remember that we have a choice. The pause is not passive. It is not weakness. It is not surrender. It is discipline in its purest form. Imagine a warrior standing on a battlefield. His strength is not measured by how quickly he swings his sword. His strength is measured by whether he can remain composed when everyone else is consumed by panic. Likewise, our greatest victories are rarely external. The most important battles happen inside us. The battle against anger, the battle against fear, the battle against resentment, the battle against wounded pride, the battle against the urge to react. Seneca warned us, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. Delay, not denial, not suppression, delay. Because emotions are storms, and storms lose power when we stop feeding them. Think about how many arguments would never happen if both people paused for 5 seconds. Think about how many friendships would survive, how many marriages would heal, how many careers would remain intact, how many nights would be spent in peace instead of regret. Most emotional damage is not caused by the event itself. It is caused by our reaction to the event. A spark lands on dry grass. The spark is small. The fire becomes devastating because it is allowed to spread. The same is true inside us. A comment, a criticism, a disappointment. These are merely sparks. The destruction comes from the wildfire of unchecked reaction. The 5-second pause is how we stop the fire before it begins. In those 5 seconds, we breathe, we observe, we detach, we remember who we want to be. And slowly, something extraordinary happens. We stop identifying with every emotion that appears. We begin to realize that emotions are visitors, not masters. They arrive, they speak, they demand attention, but they do not deserve obedience. One of the greatest misconceptions of modern life is that every feeling must be expressed immediately. This belief has created countless unnecessary conflicts. Not every thought deserves words. Not every emotion deserves action. Not every impulse deserves obedience. Wisdom often means allowing emotions to pass through us without allowing them to command us. Imagine standing beside a river. Leaves float on the surface. Some are beautiful, some are unpleasant, but none require us to jump into the water. Thoughts and emotions are the same. We can observe them without becoming them. We can witness anger without becoming anger. We can notice fear without becoming fear. We can feel frustration without surrendering to frustration. This is the beginning of inner freedom. And freedom is not found in controlling the world. It is found in no longer being controlled by it. Modern life teaches us to conquer everything around us. Ancient wisdom teaches us to conquer ourselves. The second path is harder, but it is infinitely more rewarding. Because external victories can be taken away. Money can disappear. Status can vanish. Health can change. Success can fade. But self-mastery remains. It travels with us everywhere. It becomes part of who we are. And every act of non-reaction strengthens it. Every time we pause instead of explode. Every time we breathe instead of attack. Every time we listen instead of defend. Every time we remain steady while chaos demands our attention. We become stronger. Not visibly, not dramatically, but fundamentally, like a tree whose roots grow deeper beneath the soil. No applause, no audience, no recognition, only strength, real strength, the kind that cannot be shaken by temporary circumstances, the kind that remains calm when storms arrive, the kind that allows a person to remain centered while the world around them loses its balance. This is why the 5-second pause matters, not because it changes the event, but because it changes us. The insult may still happen, the disappointment may still arrive, the loss may still occur, but we are no longer victims of our immediate reaction. We become authors of our response, and that changes everything. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Consider the depth of those words. When we react blindly, we become what we oppose. Anger creates anger. Hostility creates hostility. Bitterness creates bitterness. But when we pause, we interrupt the cycle. We choose a different path, a higher path, a path that requires courage, because reacting is easy. Anyone can react. Anyone can shout. Anyone can blame. Anyone can lose control. But restraint requires strength. Composure requires strength. Self-command requires strength. And that strength is built one pause at a time. 5 seconds. 5 seconds before sending the message. 5 seconds before raising the voice. 5 seconds before making the decision. 5 seconds before allowing emotion to become action. 5 seconds that can save years of regret. 5 seconds that can preserve dignity. 5 seconds that can transform a life. Perhaps this is why the wisest individuals throughout history appeared so calm. It was not because they experienced fewer emotions. It was because they had learned not to become servants of them. They understood a profound truth. The person who conquers nations may be admired, but the person who conquers themselves becomes free. And freedom is what we are truly seeking. Not freedom from difficulty, not freedom from criticism, not freedom from pain, but freedom from being ruled by every emotion that passes through us. So the next time life provokes you, pause. When anger rises, pause. When fear appears, pause. When pride demands immediate action, pause. In those 5 seconds, remember who you are becoming. Remember that your peace is valuable. Remember that your character is being shaped. Remember that true power is quiet. And remember that the strongest person in the room is often the one who remains calm while everyone else reacts. 5 seconds. That is all it takes to begin reclaiming your inner world. 5 seconds to create space. 5 seconds to choose wisdom over impulse. 5 seconds to transform reaction into response. 5 seconds to step closer to mastery over self. And perhaps, in the end, a meaningful life is built exactly this way. Not through grand heroic moments, but through thousands of small victories invisible to everyone else. A pause, a breath, a choice, and then another and another, until one day we realize that the storms no longer control us, because we have finally learned the art of standing still within them.